It's time for Lander Legends Baseball on County 10. Coming up, the Porter's Tailgate Show, live on County 10's YouTube and Facebook page, and on KOVE 1330 AM and 107.7 FM. Coming up, a preview of today's game and catching up with the team. Now, let's send it over to Wyatt Barichka, who has the call for today's games.
A little hotter than yesterday. That's actually the same if you compare the two locations, but we are here. Final conference games of the regular season here for the Lander Legends as they get set to take on the Powell Pioneers. Good afternoon, folks. Wyatt Barichka bringing you Lander Legends Baseball. As this stream is brought to you by Wind River Internet, who has helped us bring up the streams all season long. You're also tuned in to the Porter's Tailgate Show, as they are a proud sponsor of the Lander Legends this season. They got everything you need from new installs to supplies and accessories. That's Porter's on North Federal and Riverton, and online at portersmvs.com. The Lander Legends coming off of a sweep against the Rawlins Generals, although Game 1 saw the Legends have to come back down some runs. 6-2 was the biggest lead that Rawlins had. Lander cut it down to 6-4, and then Rawlins were getting back up to 7-4, and then the Legends, with a big inning, are able to pull off Game 1 11-7. Game 2 was a different story, though. The Legends started off hot and would not relinquish their lead, getting the 11-1 victory over the Generals, completing the sweep and ending their homestands 4 wins in a row at home, and all 4 of those being against the Generals from Rawlins, Wyoming. The Powell Pioneers coming off of a championship loss at the Woodbat tournament in Douglas. They currently ride a 1-game losing streak, but got a couple of big games starting here today against the Lander Legends. Again, Legends right now, once again, are playing the spoilers of the Powell Pioneers. Is if they get one here, they make the Cody and Powell doubleheader, mean both games count in the standings heading into the final day of their seasons, as district tournaments are right around the corner as well. Taking a look at some scores as well from around the state of Wyoming. Only one score in his final. Torrington defeated the Sheridan Jets early today with a final of 9-0. In conference play, they have another game currently going on right now as well. We're going to step aside. We'll be right back. I caught up with head coach David Thompson as we're going to get into that pregame interview. You're tuned into Lander Legends Baseball live on the County 10 Sports Network.
Our community supports the LVHS Tigers, and Altitude Interiors on Main Street is no exception. Altitude Interiors is Lander's expert in flooring, window coverings, cabinets, and more. The inside of your home is like a team jersey. Every so often, you just need a redesign. The team at Altitude has the best playbook in town and can help you with your projects from start to finish. And they'll make sure you get the look and feel of your dreams. Altitude Interiors supports Tiger Athletics, and they're here for you too at 333 Main Street in Lander.
At Central Wyoming College, your future starts here. Join CWC's automotive program and turn your passion for cars into one of the most in-demand technical careers. From classic cars to ones that park themselves, CWC's expert automotive instructors combine state-of-the-art technology, small class sizes, and one-on-one attention to help you earn your certification in automotive service excellence. Apply now for several scholarships available only to our automotive students. Make your way at Central and join the new generation of automotive technicians.
Tires, tires, and more tires. Bailey Tire and Auto Service offers a huge selection, great prices, and fantastic service.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, this is Haley. With over 13,000 tires to choose, Bailey has tires for your ATV, farm implement, car, truck, trailer, semi, lawnmower, wheelbarrow, you name it. If it has a tire, Bailey Tire and Auto Service can fix it or replace it. Bailey Tire and Auto Service is your one-stop complete tire and service shop. Just remember, with Bailey's, there's no tricks, just tires.
We continue our pregame coverage of today's game. It's now time for our pregame interview.
Back here on the County 10 Sports Network here with head coach David Thompson. And coach, I said in the post game yesterday, game one was pretty scary. Just got to reflect on yesterday though, but again, the young guys came up and showed up.
For sure. Yeah, it was not the ideal of the coaching standpoint. Just took us a little while to wake up apparently. But it was good to kind of have a game like that to where we had to come from behind against a team, that we should do better. And so it's kind of a good situation for the boys to be in. So come districts or something like that we know we can come back and put up some runs when we have to.
Yeah, and again, you got 3 more games starting today with Powell, and Powell's not easy, but I think you're more worried about just getting one conference win just to kind of see a win in the conference. How big would it be? Like I asked you yesterday, how big is that going to be just to get one in conference play?
Oh, it'd be absolutely huge. I'd give our boys a big boost of confidence coming into districts, knowing that we could hang with a number 1 seed. We did it in our tournament with them. We know what to expect. We got to play our best game for sure. These games.
Yeah, and yesterday too. I mean, there was not really many errors as well. And I keep saying I won't say errors, but I have to mention because again, it's kind of been more of the Achilles heel. Just how do you work with that? Just eliminating those errors, especially again, you only have 9 guys suited up for today.
For sure, yeah. I mean, the boys know. I keep telling them you got to at least put a body in front of it, block it. You never know what can happen. Errors are always going to be a part of the game. Our biggest thing is we just got to eliminate the big inning, big errors, and that's what I think kept us in the game. First time we played Powell in our tournament here with them, we eliminated the errors through strikes. We had help with a little bit of wind, keep the ball in play. But yeah, definitely errors is going to be the factor today. If we can keep it to single-digit errors, maybe 2 or 3 a game, we should be able to hang around and put up some runs with these guys.
Yeah, same scenario like against Cody. You guys are more of a spoiler team than seeding-wise because it seems like everything is already starting to come out. But, you might not see the best pitching from Powell. You will see good pitching, obviously, because they have to win these games, but you're not probably going to see the best pitching. So what are you kind of expecting with Powell today?
Hopefully we can catch them sleeping a little bit. Maybe we could jump on them early. You never know. And then that's what I told these boys. I was like, hopefully they can take us for granted this game, and maybe we can pull one out. It'll be huge. But we got to definitely be on our A game. We got to be fundamentally sound. We got to hit the ball in the right situations, and ultimately Lakota and Braden and our pitchers got to throw strikes today.
Yeah, I was going to ask you what your main thing you're looking for with your team, especially with 9 guys suited up, but that kind of answers that. Is there anything else I left out? Anything you want to add?
Nope. I think we're ready and get this thing rolling.
Perfect, Coach. Thank you for your time. We'll talk to you after.
Yep, thanks.
I'll be David Thompson, head coach of the Lander Legends. We'll step aside. We'll be back here right on the County 10 Sports Network.
Lander is a proud supporter of sports and athletics here in Fremont County. Baldwin Creek Rental Center understands how expensive specific equipment can be, especially if it is for a one-time use or event. That is why they offer tools, equipment, and party supply rentals. For many years, Baldwin Creek has provided services to clients in Lander and the surrounding areas. From lawn and garden projects to graduation parties, they have the right equipment for you. Baldwin Creek Rental Centers, 675 Baldwin Creek Road in Lander.
Brown Sugar Coffee Roastery is proud to be a supporter of athletics and student athletes all across Fremont County. Brown Sugar is a locally owned and operated restaurant located in downtown Riverton. Their passion is coffee and locally sourced foods. Be sure to stop in for dinner service and look for a new menu coming soon. Brown Sugar Coffee Roastery. See them online at brownsugarcoffeeroastery.com or stop in at 203 East Main Street, Riverton.
Eyes on Fremont is
You're tuned to Lander Legends Baseball on County 10's YouTube page.
We get set for Game 1 of this doubleheader between the Lander Legends and the Powell Pioneers. Final time these two teams will see each other in the regular season, as that was your Porter's Tailgate Show, brought to you by Porter's MVS. You can always check them out at portersmvs.com as we are getting set here. Pioneers in their home white uniforms. Orange numbers, black letters with the orange accent as well. Lander Legends will be in their road green unis with the white bottoms as we get set here. Joel Beaver will start things off. It will be Jet Schwann pitching here in Game 1 as Beaver will swing and miss for strike 1, just like that. You also see the Legends want to attack those first pitches, as you saw Joel Beaver do it, as Jet Swan delivers another pitch. This time Joel Beaver doesn't go and will get in there for strike 2. Jet Swan played catcher at the Father's Day tournament against the Legends, as Beaver will hit this one right to second base. Will throw it over and get out number 1, as credit goes to Aiden Greenwald. At first base, second baseman is Aiden Wantalock. Let's take a look at the Powell Pioneers positions. Like we mentioned, Jet Swan doing the pitching duties. We'll throw it over the Cole Fowski. At first base is Aiden Greenwald, followed by the second baseman, Aiden Wantalock, as Braden Baker steps up, and the first pitch will go high for ball 1. Just like that, an early out for the Legends. Here on your Fremont Therapy scoreboard is we get the 4 o'clock hour, KOVE 1330 AM 107.7 FM. Legends on the road for the rest of the season. So you're taking on the Powell Pioneers in the final conference games, as that pitch will be inside for ball 3. David Thompson, head coach of the Lander Legends. Today assisting him is Paul Gale, who's been the leader of that C team, the juniors team, as Baker will hit a chopper right over to Brock Johnson. Will throw it over for out. Or no, that isn't Brock Johnson. He's usually shortstop. Today is playing third. It's Cade Queen who makes the play. And that puts 2 away for the Legends, as Ty Martin will step up. Give you the fielding positions after the top of the first inning, as Ty Martin will see it go low for ball 1. As Baker swung on a 3-0 count, and it's a little bouncer to Cade Queen. As Jet Swan on the 1-0 will deliver it high for ball 2. Well, unfortunately, only one camera today. As you're seeing this, the one angle, this is what you'll see, is Martin will swing and miss for strike 1. 2-1 count now for Ty Martin. As the Legends ride a 2-game win streak here, as Martin will swing on this one. Queen on the one, Hopper will throw it over, as that one was high, but gets the tag made for out number 3, as back-to-back groundouts to Kate. Queen will put the top of the first to a side. We go to the bottom of the first. We'll be back right after this on KOVE 1330 AM 107.7 FM and online at county10.com.
Eyes on Fremont is a proud supporter of student athletes and athletics all across Fremont County. Ensuring crisp and clear vision is only one part of first-rate eye care. In addition to testing visual activity, the doctors at Eyes on Fremont focus on the comprehensive and long-term health of your eyes and vision. Eyes on Fremont uses the latest technology such as digital imaging to inspect your eyes thoroughly during a comprehensive eye and vision assessment. Stop in at 111 South Broadway, Riverton, or call 856-9000 for an appointment today. Fremont Toyota of Lander is proud to sponsor sports and student athletes all across Fremont County. When you're looking for a vehicle, whether it's new or used, Fremont Toyota has got you covered with the best inventory across the state of Wyoming. Experience the Fremont Toyota difference. From service to the sale, let the professional staff take care of you and drive off happy knowing you made the right choice. Stop into 103 Fremont Way on the Wild West end of Lander and get your vehicle picked out today. Gales Carpet Floor and Home is happy to support student athletes in sports across Fremont County. Gales Carpet One Floor and Home has been a Fremont County fixture for decades, specializing in flooring, window coverings, and cabinets, as well as the professional, certified installation of those products. Stop into Gales Floor and Home today at 220 East Main Street, Riverton, or see them online at galescarpet1riverton.com.
Legends go 3 up, 3 down in the top of the first inning. Your score right now, zeros across the board as we go to the bottom of the first. It's Lakota Officer going to pitch here in game 1. He'll throw it to Baden Baker. At first base, Cody Cunningham, followed by Checking the second baseman, Coulter Heikala on second. You have Joel Beaver out in short. Luca Kramer is on third. Out in left field will be, getting all the positions here, will be Justin Whelan, followed by Ty Martin out in center. And out in right field will be Jace Hammond. Let's take a look at the first three batters for the Powell Pioneers as a ton of cloud coverage comes in, and we'll have to get that all fixed up here. Should see the action. So Brock Johnson will lead off, followed by Jet Schwan, Cade Queen, the first three up for the Powell Pioneers, and then the Sugden Pokes out after the camera adjustments, but first pitch will be ball one. Yeah, might be seeing Brock Johnson, might not. Kind of depends on how these games go, as Powell and Cody will go, as this one is going to go out into left. This one is going to be caught for out. Number one is trying to see who is out and left, or making the play, because Ty Martin ran all the way out there as well, but it puts one away. It looks like Justin Whelan makes the play out and left, as Jet Schwan will now step into the batter's box. Had a heck of a play when these two teams first met. Jet Schwan ran all the way down to first, saw the overthrow, and was able to throw it to second to get Bodie Moffitt out, as Jet Schwan moves out of the way, and Lakota Officer delivers a first pitch ball to Jet Schwan. 1-0 count. Cade Queen awaits on deck. Again, Brock Johnson just flew out, as Jet Schwan will chop it foul first base side. Make it 1-1 the count now. So again, we will have coverage the rest of the season. We are in Pocatello Friday and Saturday, noon and 2 against the Rebels and the Razorbacks, as that one will go high for ball two. Again, Landers' spot solidified in conference play. It's just more playing the spoilers. So again, they can make Cody and Powell's doubleheader a little bit interesting here, as Jet Schwan will hit it right to Lakota Officer. Will just float it over to Cody Cunningham for out number two. And the Legends now set up Powell in a potential 3-up, 3-down inning, as the Legends saw that in the first inning against them, as Cade Queen will step up. Right-hander. Man, made the last two plays against the Legends defensively. Again, the routine ground out play, as Officer will get set, deliver the first pitch. That will be fouled off for strike one. So again, a couple of big games this week, conference-wise, in the West. One of those happening Friday between Cody and Powell. Those are going to be at Cody's. That fouls off. Make it strike two. Cody and Powell's doubleheader going to be big. Green River and Evanston, that's going to take place tomorrow, is going to be big, because Lander will see one of those two teams to start in district play next week, as Queen will hit it foul for remaining at an 0-2 count now. Again, Legends 0-10 in conference play, looking to at least get one here, boost their confidence here, as the next pitch is just low for ball one. Districts in Cali, Wyoming. It's hosted by Lovell, where all the West will come, find out who the four teams will represent the West at State in Sheridan. That one will go outside for ball two. Deuces count on the board. Queen will hit this one out into center field. Ty Martin will track it down and put it away for a 3-up, 3-down, as both teams start off going 3-up, 3-down. We'll see 4, 5, 6 due up here right after these messages for the Legends on KOVE 1330 AM, 107.7 FM, and online at county10.com on YouTube and Facebook.
Center supports patient hearing health care with a superior standard of practice for our Wyoming families, and we are proud to sponsor sports and student athletes all across Fremont County. High Country Hearing Centers has been serving Wyoming's hearing health care needs since 1979. High Country Hearing Centers will always provide superior hearing instrument technology and standard of care practices to help you stay connected with family and help you maintain a more active and healthier Wyoming lifestyle. Make an appointment today in Lander at 1460 West Main or in Rock Springs at 514 Broadway.
Lander Medical Clinic and Western Family Care support Fremont County athletics. We are a locally owned, multi-specialty healthcare group that is proud to serve the Lander and Riverton communities. Our goal is to provide convenient quality care for all ages. We offer a wide array of services including family and internal medicine, pediatrics, women's care, and urgent care. Additionally, we have on-site labs, echocardiograms, stress tests, x-ray, and ultrasound in both communities. Lander Medical Clinic and Western Family Care are here for you in Fremont County. Let's stay healthy together.
3 up, 3 down for both teams to start the first inning of play as we are into the top of the second. 4, 5, 6 due up here for the Legends. They'll start with Cody Cunningham, followed by Luca Kramer and Justin Whelan. To lead things off, Joshua going to continue to pitch. Didn't have to really do much of that first inning as Cody Cunningham sees the first pitch go low for ball one. Cunningham was out yesterday. Does return to the lineup today as Cunningham will swing and miss for strike one as the count evens up at 1 apiece. Again, just to get things cleaned up here, Legends and also Pioneers again. Legends solidifies the number 4 seed out of the Northwest, taking on either Green River or Evanston in round 1. As Cunningham sees a 1-2 pitch come in, lets it go by, and got him. Strike 3 looking. As Jet Schwan records his first strikeout of the day. Bringing up Luca Kramer. As Kramer again himself great game too yesterday against the Generals. Try to keep the bats going here. It's the Pioneers as he sees Jet Schwan deliver a first pitch that goes low for ball one. Again, when the bracket is official, we'll get it out on county10.com as well as our Twitters. That one's going to be chopped out into right field as Kramer will reach on via the singles. He'll round first but come right back. And Kramer, first hit of the day, first on base batter for the Legends and just in general, as Kramer will hit it right into right field as Justin Whelan, who also was absent yesterday, will make his first plate appearance this week. First plate appearance today as the Sun deciding if it wants to go or not. First pitch Whelan sees, will let it go by for strike one. 0-1 the count for Whelan. As Jet Schwan will take a minute to get set and deliver as he'll swing on this one. Here's a chance to turn two. Kramer is going to stay safe. They'll just toss it over to first for out number 2. As Kramer does get on second. And you got a runner in scoring position with Lakota Officer up to bat now. Officer also having himself good day on the plate. Single and a walk, at least in game 2. I'm looking, game 2 had got on base quite a bit. See what he can do here as he'll swing on a little pitch for strike one as it'll be Coulter Heikela and Jace Hammond up next. Legends only brought 9 today for this conference doubleheader. Again, Carter No Seep out, Bodie Moffitt out for the Legends here. As Officer will foul it off for strike 2. 0-2 the count, 2 outs. Kramer stands on second. Expect Kramer to go no matter what here. Whatever Lakota can make contact with, he'll go, as this one's going to go high up into center field. As Trey Stenderson will track it down and put it away for out number 3. Legends leave one on, but they get the first hit and first person on today. We go to the bottom of the second. We'll be back here on the County 10 Sports Network.
We are Maven. We focus on the fundamentals, clean, simple designs with the very best modern materials and technologies. We refuse to compromise our mountain town roots to follow the well-worn path to $1. We choose instead to make game-changing gear and use it in the places and pursuits that inspire us every day. We are Maven, a company focused on the design and creation of innovative products for and by the modern outdoorsman.
Northside Auto Body Shop in Lander is proud to support sports and student athletes for the 22-23 season. Northside Auto Body is a staple in the Lander community and is primarily engaged in automotive body, paint, and interior repair and maintenance. If you hit a deer or have a vehicle accident, Northside will get your repairs handled and accept all forms of insurance. Javi and the crew got you covered at Northside Auto Body Shop, 323 North 2nd Street, Lander. Perfect Power is a proud supporter of athletics and student athletes all across Fremont County. Perfect Power provides services for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. Darren Hubble, owner and master electrician, has over 30 years of electrical experience. Darren's trustworthy team of professionals can get the job done right. Perfect Power, serving Fremont County and surrounding areas. Stop into 1320 West Main Street, Lander, or give them a call at 307-332-7184.
Porter's Supply Company in Riverton.
All still not up at 0 here on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard as the Lander Legends left one on in that top of the second. We'll start the inning off with Trey Stenderson, followed by Aiden Wanselock and Ryan Cortez will be the 3 up to start this one, as Lakota Officer still on the mound, and let the first pitch be delivered in there for ball 1. 1-0 count for Officer. Not many pitches delivered. You know Officer can go deep into games if he can. That one will foul off for strike 1. Going in 1 to count now. Gonna be Eden Wantelock up to bat next for the Pioneers. We'll be honoring their seniors as well in between games, so intermission might be just a little bit longer, as that one will go in for ball 2. Just like that, we're almost only 16 minutes in this ball game. We're in the bottom of the second. That one will be ball 3 as the Pioneers looking for their first batter to reach. On a 3-1 count now. Officer with the shades gets set, delivers, fouling off again for the full count and the payoff pitch. Officer put one away early on in inning number 2. Officer sets, delivers, swung and missed, strike 3, first strikeout for Lakota Officer today, and he puts one away for the Powell Pioneers on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard. Still all knotted up at zeros, as it will be Eden Wantelock, the lefty, will step in for the Pioneers. First at bat today, again, only just the second inning of play. His Officer will deliver a nice outside of the plate pitch for strike 1. Now that we're pretty close to pitcher and catcher, we can really see how well Baker does. His Officer can't glove it, and it's going to get out into center field, and that will put one on by Eden Wantelock. That was on a 0-1 count. And we'll just ground that. Officer wasn't able to corral it, and Hackala and Beaver couldn't get there in time, but Ty Martin will field it and will put one on with Ryan Cortez up to bat. All right, now step up and get set here. Officer with one on. Baker, nice job blocking it in there for ball one. Okay, now Officer's got to work out of a runner on first. Kramer was able to reach second. Officer working on his shoe right now. As umpire does call time, and now Officer able to get in and reset things here. Officer a left-handed batter, but pitch is right as that will foul it off as Monteluk was advancing to second, so you know something's coming. One out again, one on first. Pioneers have one on, and Cody Cunningham really hovering over first if they wanted to pick off attempt as Beaver will give it to Heikala for one, throw it over to first for two, and got him on a 6-4-3 double play to put the inning to a rest. One is left on. We go to the third inning. We'll be back right after this on the County 10 Sports Network.
Porter's Supply Company in Riverton is proud to sponsor sports and student athletes here in Fremont County. Start your game day off right with the Porter's pregame show and get ready for action. Porter's has everything you need to heat your home this winter with the best selection of wood, gas, or pellet stoves. Good luck to all Fremont County teams from Porter's Supply Company. See Porter's Supply on North Federal in Riverton and online at portersmvs.com.
It's more than clocking in or collecting a paycheck. We are a network of caring professionals who want to be here, dedicated to serving our communities. We are Sage West Healthcare, our two campus hospitals in Riverton and Lander. We take pride in our region, our people, and our communities. Located in beautiful central Wyoming, filled with natural recreation in our own backyard. We are neighbors caring for neighbors, a community caring for its own. We are Sage West. We are recruiting the best, like you.
And we're back here on KOVE 1330 AM 1077 FM. Streaming online at county10.com. Powell leaves one on, but the Legends, courtesy of Joel Beaver, on a 6-4-3 double play, retires the bottom of the second. We go to the top of the third now, as the Legends have a chance to get things going here, especially now that they put Powell away in a 3-up, 3-down back-to-back innings. As we will see 8-9-1 due up here. Colter Heikala, Jace Hammond, and Joel Beaver will lead off the inning for the Lander Legends. As Heikala, again, one of the junior players that came up and helped the Legends go, and he will start off with a single first pitch, first hit of the day. And Colter Heikala reaching on first just like that. And it puts one on, no outs, and now Jace Hammond will step up. And we're going to see some of these junior guys coming to help with the team at districts. Could be seeing a couple of them right here as Hammond shows bunt, fouls it off for strike one. Obviously, that's just a way to get Heikala to second. Joel Beaver again awaits on deck. On the count for Hammond, the lefty. It's the right-hander, Jet Schwan. As there's a pickoff attempt, Heikala will stay safe. And this is all with no outs so far. Again, Colter Heikala on a first pitch will hit it out to left field. Get himself on. 0-1 the count. Now that goes way inside as Hammond has to get out of the way for the 1-1. And Joel Beaver on deck. Ray Baker most likely with a chance to get his second at bat, as that will go low for ball 2. Getting some of these C guys, or juniors, I should be exact, even though it's ABC levels, but they here in Lander call them the seniors and juniors team, as Hammond will let it go by low for ball 3. There's a chance to put 2 on. 3-1 the count for Jace Hammond. As the pitch comes in, that is going to be just high for ball 4, and it puts 2 on with Joel Beaver to step up and bat. Beaver already 0-1 today, grounded out to second. As it's Braden Baker up on deck here. No outs and 2 on at first and second. As Jet Schwan will get set and go as Beaver shows bunt. He's going to try to get the speed there. As there's the throw to first. It is in time. It does advance the runners to second and third, though, so essentially it was just a sac bunt. As Braden Baker will come up. Coulter Eichela on third. You have Jace Hammond on second. Looked like Beaver was trying to say he was safe, but the throw was in time for the Pioneers. So 1 out and got 2 in scoring position with Braden Baker up. As the first pitch is going to be hit out. It's going to be a little fly out to left center field as it's going to drop. Coulter Heikkila is going to score. They're going to hold Jace Hammond on third and puts runners on the corners. That looked like it had been out number 2, but Heikkila scores, and the Legends take a 1-0 lead over the Powell Pioneers. Does put runners on the corners. They thought about sending Hammond home, but throw was way ahead of Hammond, so he gets held on third. Right call there with 1 out. As Ty Martin now will step back up, grounded out to the shortstop in his first at-bat. So he's 0-1 today. And as we are as close as we can get here calling these games. Normally in the press box today, we are outside as Martin will foul it off to the first base side for strike 1. Chance for the Legends to extend this lead here in the top of the third with 1 out, 2 on. Baker at first, Hammond at third. Either way, that could have been one coming in as Baker going to make his way over to second. Now you have a chance to bring 2 in if you're Ty Martin. A pitch getting by the catcher, Fauski. Number 18 for the Pioneers. The count is 1-1 for Ty Martin. Cody Cunningham awaits on deck. So the next pitch gets it there in the zone for strike 2. 1-2 the count, 1 out. Out was a ground out by Joel Beaver, essentially sacrifice bunt as Martin will swing and miss for strike 3, and it puts 2 away on the board. Another thing that sometimes hurts the Legends is they leave some runners on. Cody Cunningham is up. Cunningham struck out looking his first at-bat in the second inning. This is the 6th batter Jet Schwan has seen in this inning. The first pitch was fouled off for strike 1. Hammond on third. Baker stands on second. The count is 0-1 for Cody Cunningham with 2 outs in the top of the third as he'll swing again but can't connect for strike 2. 0-2 the count for Cody Cunningham. A chance to see Powell have this inning come to a rest with only 1 run coming across. As Cunningham will swing and miss for strike 3, so back-to-back strikeouts for Jet Schwan will put this inning to rest. Legends, though, put 1 up on the board as we'll step aside. We'll be back after a word from our sponsor on the County 10 Sports Network.
Wind River Internet is proud to deliver quality, high-speed internet to businesses and residents across Fremont County. Wind River Internet is the sponsor for the County 10 live stream and sports in our community. Enjoy high-definition broadcasts. Brought to you by Wind River Internet. They also provide reliable phone services that can help you stay in touch with the important people in your life. Experience greater connection today. To get a quote and start enjoying fast, reliable services, call 307-857-2004. That's 857-2004. Or windriverinternet.com.
If you're looking to get upgrades on your vehicle done with bumpers, grill guards, and bed liners, shop locally. Instead of traveling the extra mile to an out-of-town shop, take it to the premier local shop here in Fremont County. Wyoming 4x4 has over 25 years of experience under the belt. Dan will take your stock truck and give it the perfect accessory makeover tailored to your vision. Stop at Wyoming 4x4 or give Dan a call at 307-857-3175.
Wyoming Catholic College are proud sponsors of student athletes and sports programs across Fremont County, plus are this season's academic spotlight sponsor. Wyoming Catholic College forms students through a rigorous immersion in the primary sources of the classic liberal arts tradition, the grandeur of the mountain wilderness, and the spiritual heritage of the Catholic Church. Grounded in real experience and thoughtful reflection, our graduates love truth, think clearly, and communicate eloquently, engaging with the world as it is. Submit your application online at wyomingcatholic.edu/admissions/apply.
It's 1-0 on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard as the Lander Legends, courtesy of unfortunate attempts by the Powell Pioneers to catch out by Trace Anderson. He had to dive for it, wasn't able to corral it. Brought one in for the Lander Legends as they have a 1-0 lead over the Powell Pioneers in the final conference games of the season for the Lander Legends. It will start like this for the Powell Pioneers as their 7-8-9 hitters are dewed up. Lander has put Powell to 3-up, 3-down scenario in all two of their innings so far at bat. You got Dalton Warstell up, Adam Greenwald, and got Cole Fowski up to bat as the first pitch is going to be in there for ball one. It is Greenwald to be exact. We apologize for the mispronunciation there. Is the Dakota officer delivers, framed there by Brandon Baker for strike one. Scout evens up at one apiece. As the Dakota officer so far not doing too bad on the mound. Little pitching as this one is going to be all the way out there. It's actually going to get over the foul fence, and the count will go 1-2. Powell did put one on a single, but a 6-4-3 double play put the bottom of the second to a rest as we're now in the bottom of the third, as that one will go high for ball two. 2-2 the count for Warstell. His officer will wind up, deliver. It's swung and missed. Strike three. That's strikeout number 2 for Lakota officer here today. Again, you don't really need much when you're seeing the defense make some plays, especially in that last inning. As it will be in Greenwald, the first baseman, up to bat, number 22 for the Pioneers. Is again, they're in their home whites. So officer delivers an inside pitch for ball one. Once again, the sun is hovered by the clouds. 1-0 the count. In there for strike one as the officer goes outside the zone, will come right back in. The scout evens up at one apiece. And officer, no time wasted, delivers. This one going to be hit out to left as Justin Whelan will track it down, and it's going to be for out number 2. It's the only blind spot we have here. You're also seeing it too is left field, but Justin Whelan making the play as it now will bring Cole Fowski, the catcher, up to bat, and Legends again set up for a potential 3-up, 3-down inning defensively. This officer will start the pitch outside the zone for ball 1. 1-0 the count. Officer again goes in. Will be high for ball 2. As the top of the order is up next, if they get a chance with Brock Johnson. The 2-0 gets in there for 2-1 now. And Legends 0 days rest. Powell again coming off of a championship appearance at the Woodbat tournament. Fortunately, they fall to Torrington, and that will go now again for ball 3. So Powell has a chance to put one on. So Officer gets set, tries to come back as it will get in there, and now another payoff pitch coming. Lakota was able to do it first go around. This is the second full count Lakota Officer has seen. Was able to get the strikeout the first go around. Here's the payoff pitch, delivers. It's going to be hit. Officer has it bounced. Beaver bare hand throw it over, and it's not going to be in time as Falski will reach on a single. Let's see if they rule that, but Officer trying to block it. Not go far, but top of the order comes back up for the second time as Brock Johnson will get set here as he checks with Jason Borders. And has been with this team, I believe, the third stint for the Powell Pioneers. Let's see that first pitch to Brock Johnson from the Lakota Officer in there for strike 1. So I'll give you guys the standings heading into today's action. Brock Johnson hit it all the way to the fence. Brought in a run, and it's 1-1. As Schwann now is coming as Baker moves the baseball, but is in front of him for ball 1. Johnson swung on the 0-2, and got a good piece of hitting right there, and is on second. A chance for the Pioneers to potentially take a lead as that one was swung and missed for strike 1. This is now the 5th batter in the inning for the Pioneers. After 2 straight outs, Officer delivers, will just outside for ball 2. Two on the count for Schwann. Cade Quinn with the chances on deck. As Aguilar was going to second, now we'll get back as time is called by Schwann. He will step back in. Officer checks Johnson. Beaver will come away with this. That one will go behind Schwann for ball 3. 3-1 the count for Jet Schwann. Is good Officer going to have to make himself come back again. Checks Johnson. Runner doesn't go. And it's going to be ball 4, and it puts runners on first and second now. With Key Queen up to bat, flew out to Ty Martin out in center in his first at bat. This will be batter number 6 now for the Pioneers in the third. Still not enough at 1 apiece. As Officer's able to get it in there for strike 1 again. Legends just trying to limit the damage Powell has put on. Not only 1 run coming across, but you got a runner in scoring position as Johnson's going to go, foul it off. And they'll have to go back, and that's going to be 0-2 on the count. 0-2 on the count with a chance to put this inning to a close. We approach 40 minutes into this ball game. His Officer is going to check second. Now the delivery comes. This one is going to be hit out into left. Justin Whelan will track it down and put it away for out number 3. So just 1 run comes across. And we are tied up here. All new ball games as we are tied at 1 apiece. We'll step aside. We'll be right back here on the County 10 Sports Network after a word from our sponsors.
Submit your application online at wyomingcatholic.edu/admissions/apply.
Myers Gambles in Lander is a proud supporter of sports and student athletes all around Fremont County. Gambles has a huge selection of American-made brands for every room in your home. Tempur-Pedic, Stearns & Foster, Lazy Boy, England, KitchenAid, Whirlpool, Maytag, and more. The crew at Gambles in Lander is ready to help and find exactly what you're looking for. The delivery is always free within 30 miles of the store, which includes Riverton. Turn around shop in town at Myers Gambles in downtown Lander.
Is today the day you forget it's spring and the motorcyclists are out?
Wow, it's so nice out. How about a picnic or a drive to the lake?
Yeah, sounds fun. Is today the day sharing the road finally hits home? This is Cody Beers with WYDOT. If you think it can happen to you, you're just not listening. Watch for motorcyclists. It's the prime time of the year for collisions. And please, buckle up.
It's time to welcome Sutherland's Spring Catalog. It's full of hundreds of deals to help you save even more. Win big. Sign up in-store for your chance to win a Sea-Doo jet ski and trailer. Get up to 12 months special financing on your purchase when you pay with your Sutherland's credit card. Minimum purchase required. See store for details. Sutherland's Spring Catalog is full of can't-miss deals. Stop by the store and pick one up today or check it out online at Sutherlands.com. Sutherland's, your spring home improvement store.
And we're back here on KOVE 1330 AM 107.7 FM online at county10.com as it is Luca Kramer to lead off the top of the 4th, followed by Justin Whelan. Lakota Officer are due up for inning number 4 as we are in the top of the 4th. As Kramer will now tip it off for strike 1. Kramer reached on a single in his first at bat today, so he's 1-1 on the day. Kramer did that in the second inning. That one will be high for ball 1 as Legends went through 6 batters in the lineup. 1 Daycross, Holman, Coulter, Heikala. As Kramer now faces a 1-1 count as that one is going to hit Kramer and it will get on first courtesy of a hit by pitch. Now Justin Whelan will come up, grounded out to second. Kramer is already taking off. So they weren't able to pull off the double play, so we'll see what Justin Whelan can do here. As he's 0-1 today, like we mentioned, grounded out to second. Code Officer waits on deck. So Kramer will take a pretty small lead as Whelan will foul that straight back for strike 1 is loud bang. Whatever got hit right there. 0-1 for Justin Whelan is pretty good out and left so far today. He's had to make a few plays, excuse me. As the 0-1 is swung on and missed for strike 2. 0-2 now for Justin Whelan with Kramer on first, no outs. Lakota Officer is up next. And Schwann will get set, delivers. This one's going to be hit. They are going to try to turn 2 here. There's to throw the second over to first, and they get the double play. on a 1-6-3 double play as Jetschwan immediately went to second. On that was Kate Queen who was able to make that double play happen, and that will bring up Lakota Officer, so now Legends are back into a potential 3-up, 3-down inning. Bases cleared with 2 outs. Zankala waits on deck. Lakota Officer so far flew out as this one's going to be fouled straight behind us for strike 1. 0-1 count now for Lakota Officer as he got to an 0-2 point, and this is the first time he's let it go by outside the zone. And the count evens up at 1 apiece. And Legends just trying to get a winning conference play as that swung on and missed for strike 2. 0-10 in conference play. After the timeout, we'll show you the standings heading into the day for East and West side of Legion A baseball. As the 1-2 is delivered, and I'm going to say just out of the zone for ball 2 as the count evens up at 2 apiece with 2 outs. Oh, never mind. They say Justin Whelan was safe. I did not even see Justin Whelan come back, so it wasn't a 1-6-3 double play. It was just a fielder's choice, so I apologize, folks. Looks like they got him, so I apologize. Whelan is safe. Completely missed that. It's 2 outs now. So now we are caught up. Coulter Heikala is on deck, or up to bat, as he'll let the pitch go as Justin Whelan has to make himself way back. So again, I apologize, folks, for completely missing that. Heikala faces a 0-1, fouls it off, and now it's 0-2. To the count with 2 outs, 1 on first. This is 370 dead center, 310 out to right as that swung and missed for strike 3. And now the inning comes to an end, so 1 is left on. And we go to the bottom of the 4th. We'll step aside. We'll be back right here on the County 10 Sports Network.
Tyler Watson, State Farm agent in Riverton, is a proud supporter of Wolverine Athletics. State Farm wants to ensure you are in good hands from a variety of policies they offer, including home, auto, life, and financial services. Keep it local with Tyler Watson, State Farm agent, today by stopping into 618 East Washington Avenue or calling 856-4118 to discuss insuring all of your needs. Or you can visit insuringriverton.com. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Tyler Watson, State Farm agent in Riverton, is a
The Lander community supports the LVHS Tigers, and Altitude Interiors on Main Street is no exception. Altitude Interiors is Lander's expert in flooring, window coverings, cabinets, and more. The inside of your home is like a team jersey. Every so often, you just need a redesign. The team at Altitude has the best playbook in town and can help you with your projects from start to finish. And they'll make sure you get the look and feel of your dreams. Altitude Interiors supports Tiger Athletics, and they're here for you too at 333 Main Street in Lander.
And we're back here on KOVE 1330 AM, 107.7 FM, online at county10.com. There's a quick look at the standings heading into today. We did switch Wheatland and Buffalo after Wheatland was able to split in conference play against the Sheridan Jets. So there's a quick look at the standings heading into today. You see the Northwest, how that is shaping up. And we are going to get set here. So for the Pioneers, it will be 4-5-6 due up here. Again, we completely missed Justin Whelan. We thought he was out, but he was safe on first. Is taking pitch on the back is Trey Stenderson, and the first pitch will put a runner on. And now brings up the